There are 146 champions in the League of Legends universe, but there's one little Yordle that stands out for all the wrong reasons. Teemo, the Swift Scout, holds the title of the single most hated champion in the entire game.
Reporting in.
But how did Teemo become so reviled? Why do League of Legends players hate being matched both with him and against him? We're going to discuss that at length here. But first, make sure to subscribe to win.gg to keep up with all of our League of Legends content. So let's start from the top. Teemo was officially released in 2009 among the first group of League of Legends champions. In terms of his lore, Teemo comes from the Vandal City Special Forces and maintains legend status within his hometown. He has a warm personality, but when the time comes for it, he turns into an unrepentant killing machine. In-game, he's capable of dragging his entire team to victory. Either that or he ends up being the key reason for a loss.
Size doesn't mean everything.
Teemo's kit allows him to turn invisible, set traps with hidden mushrooms, and slaughter enemies with just a few clicks. In the right hands, Teemo players can turn any 2-on-1 situation into a victory, and even when he's at low health, securing kills on him can be incredibly tricky, as enemies will have to run through a bunch of poisonous mushrooms that can run down the health of even a tank hero. And even if you can reach him, it only takes one blind to foil a gank attempt. That unique set of skills makes him tough for inexperienced players to handle, which has made him a favorite in low ELO games. That doesn't mean he's an easy champion to play though. On the contrary, playing Teemo to his full potential requires a great deal of skill. And in the right hands, a good Teemo can force enemy laners into a defensive build just to survive the early game. On the other side of the coin, Teemo players are infamous for throwing games and blaming others, especially their jungler, if things start to go sideways.
A summoner has disconnected.
Teemo can't push like most other top laners, and he's not always going to be helpful in real team fights. To top it all off, Teemo scales very poorly, which forces players to try and close out games early. That kind of coordination is hard to come by in low ELO play, and that aggression can be very easily punished as time goes on. All of this adds up to almost guarantee infighting within Teemo's team. But even once the game starts slipping away from Teemo, the constant pokes and traps are still downright obnoxious to play against, which leads to misery on the team playing against him as well. All of this makes for an absolutely miserable experience as soon as a Teemo enters the server, and that's ultimately why he ends up being the most hated champion in all of League of Legends. Do you hate some other champion more than you hate Teemo? If so, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. And once again, make sure to subscribe to keep up with all of our League of Legends and esports content.